All right, we now have Kevin Swint. Please go ahead with questions.
Hey, Kevin, it's David Hood with TigerNet. We hear that you've been working out some at defensive end. We saw it last week. Who approached who about that? And were you open to the idea of kind of cross-training at both linebacker and end?
I think Coach Venables called me one morning and just asked me would I be interested in cross-training at the end, and I was willing to do that and help make the team better.
I know that some people might, look at that and go, what is Clemson thinking? But when you played for Coach Calhoun, he always told you, go get the quarterback. And I think he had over 40 sacks in high school. Is that part of the reason that you know how to rush the quarterback and you've always done it?
It's kind of been a thing that I did since I was young, so I kind of been used to it. It's not really new. Yeah.
What's the biggest transition for you, going from playing on your feet to playing down with a hand in the dirt?
I think at DN, things happen way faster than they happen at linebacker. I think at linebacker you get a little more split time to evaluate things, but at DN it's like right then and there. You got to use your eyes more. That's one thing I had to improve on, using my eyes, just hand placement and stuff like that.
Hey, this is Robert with the Clemson Insider. Is your cross training? How are you splitting your time? How much time at linebacker? How much time at DN?
Right now I've been mostly at DN. I haven't took too many reps at linebacker, but I'm kind of staying on top of that with film study and stuff like that.
Learning to play defensive end is also about learning to use your hands, about pad level, about footwork. Has that been something that's, interested you, and is it something that you really had to work on?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's always rooms for improvement. Hand placement, like I said earlier, working on my eyes, just have my eyes on the right thing so I can execute the play call and just play the best that I can play.
Are you still around 230 pounds? And, in playing in, do you want to gain any more weight or kind of keep in that 230 range?
I'm still at 230, but they haven't told me anything about, adding extra weight. So right now I'm just staying at that weight class, and that's really about it.
Anything else for Kevin?
Yeah, do you see this as maybe not so much a permanent move, maybe more of a let's just have Kevin ready in case something happens, emergency, just kind of, to let you start learning it a little bit, and then that way if, there's a problem with depth, you'll be there?
I don't have as many details into that, but yeah, you could say just helping learn and just having something extra if things happen during the season,
Is there any one defensive end that you watch during practice or you watch film of to try and, pick up what they do and learn from them?
I really try to take advice from all the guys like Justin Maskell, Miles Murphy, KJ Henry. They kind of been helping me watching film and stuff like that, catching me up and helping me learn on the fly. So those guys really been holding me accountable and vice versa. So, yeah.
The other day, kind of watching you out there, this is a big name, but just your body type and the way you move, you reminded me of Vic Beasley when he was younger and first starting out. Has anybody said that to you?
Nah. No, nobody has said that to me.
How much time do you think you spend in practice at linebacker, and maybe how much at defensive end?
Yeah, like I said earlier, I've been kind of taking most of my reps at DN. I haven't really taken too many reps at linebacker, so that's really where I've been playing most of the spring.
How have you felt like you've done in the scrimmage so far?
I feel like it's still room for improvement. It's never a perfect day, so it's always room for improvement. But I feel like I have been making a little bit of progress. But just keep watching film and keep getting better as spring goes along.
Did you play any defensive end at Carrollton, or was it all linebacker?
I think my sophomore year, towards the middle of the season, we kind of went down to a 4-man front because we had a little more extra DBs. So that's kind of when I started playing DN a lot more with my hand in the dirt. So yeah, it came from that year, my sophomore year in high school.
Do you feel like being 230 and used to playing a fast position like linebacker that your speed gives you an advantage that maybe offensive linemen are not used to seeing, what you bring to the table and, from the speed department?
Oh yeah, of course. I feel like that does help in a way because it gives me a kind of an advantage to work speed rushes and ghost moves and many other moves that consist of speed rushes and stuff like that. So yeah, that does come into play when playing defensive end.
You've also got that big wingspan, and that's one thing that we loved about you at linebacker. You were able to eat up space, but you got those long arms too. Do the coaches tell you how to use your hands, how to use those arms, and to use it to your advantage?
Yes, sir. Coach Ski, Leminski Hall, he coaches me up hard every day. He's always on me about having my hands in the right place, having my eyes the biggest things that I need to improve on this spring. So yeah, he coaches me up on hand placement and pad level and all the things that consist of being a DN that can play on a consistent level at all times.
Have you made a play in a practice or a scrimmage yet that kind of made you smile and you go, yeah, I think I can do this?
I mean, yeah, a little screenplay. We worked that in pre-practice, so just carrying that over from pre-practice to the actual practice kind of made me smile and give me some more confidence in playing.
How often do you hear the term "set the edge"? When you're over there working with the defensive ends.
I hear it a lot. It's really dependent on the play call that he gives us. But yeah, that's the main priority. We're playing DN is holding the edge down.